Hey guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I wanted to feel like we're on FaceTime, just chit-chatting with you guys and just talking about life. I'm just gonna be doing my makeup to stay home because I'm not going nowhere. Okay? Fun fact, so I actually went on Instagram and told you guys to ask me any questions for today's video, and no one really seemed to care. I honestly got a little discouraged and I was like, girl, what are you doing? Like, why are you even posting? Like, why are you trying to do all this? But then I was like, you know what, this is literally for me. It's not for no one else. It's for my goals, my dreams, and I have to be okay with the fact that not everyone is gonna support you. Not everyone is gonna want to interact with you or care about you like that. I'm glad I'm filming this today because I was so close to not doing it because I felt like, girl, what are you even doing? Like I said, for those of you that actually put something, I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. Like, I don't think you guys know how much it actually means to me. For the people that actually do support, show love, show that they care, I feel like it means so much to me, especially as a small creator who's barely starting out. I feel like most people don't take small creators serious. For the people that show the support, I love you and I appreciate you. So there's a couple questions. I think there's like 16 or 11, something like that. The first question I got was, what inspired you to do YouTube? Ever since I was small, I've always loved to film myself. And I've been around since Musically, girl. Looking at content creators live their dreams since those days, wishing I could pick up a camera and do the same thing. But let me tell you something, girl. I was always so scared what people would say, what people would think about me. It wasn't until like 2 years ago where I actually picked up the camera. But ever since I was small, I would always film myself doing my hair, coloring, dancing. And that is the reason why I'm starting YouTube, because little Dalylah has always wanted that. No one else is gonna get it for her. To answer the question, what inspired you to do YouTube? Little Dalylah did, because she always wanted it. If I don't go after my dreams, who is? If I sit around and wait, nothing's gonna happen. Someone else that inspired me to do content as well is one of my favorite creators, Natalie Cuevas. I literally love her videos so much. Girl, if you're watching this, I love you. And I love the way she creates her vlogs with so much intention. The next question I got says, if you could look back at yourself, what would you tell her? If I could look back at myself, I would tell her to stop doubting herself and to just go after her dreams, no matter what people say, think, or do, or no matter what is going on in your life. I've actually been through way more than anyone thinks or knows, because I don't share much about my personal life and I haven't been as consistent. If I could go back in time, I would just tell Dalylah to hang on in there and that everything is gonna be okay. For the longest time, I was living in fear mentally, physically, and emotionally. Oh my god, I literally do not want to cry. I was just living in so much fear, and if I could go back, I would tell little Dalylah to just know that it's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay as long as you hang on in there and you try your best every day. And to go after your dreams, girl. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't care what others have to say, because people are gonna talk regardless of what you do or say. I'm very appreciative of my boyfriend and his family, because I feel like they've pushed me to do what I love and to go after my dreams. I was going through a lot like the past 3 to 4 years. I did pick up the camera 2 years ago, and I told myself I was gonna start doing content and take it serious and all that. And obviously I didn't take it serious right away because I was going through a lot, and that's okay, girl. It wasn't the time for you, but now it is. I would also tell myself that you're not crazy for dreaming big, girl. Go after your dreams. You're gonna accomplish everything you want. It's just gonna take time, but with dedication and consistency, everything can happen. I would also tell myself that everything I've been through is not a representation of who I am. It was just a lesson in life that was given to me, and I can use that to better myself every day. For the longest time, I blame myself for everything that happened to me in the past. Maybe one day I'll open up to you guys about it. I would tell the Dalylah from the past, it's not your fault and you don't deserve what's happening to you. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be better than this, and you're gonna accomplish all your dreams and goals if you just push through. For the longest time, I let all the negative stuff affect me so bad, isolating myself, literally being depressed in bed all day long, not even getting up. Little things like this, me picking up the camera is even a lot for me. It took me a lot to even get comfortable with putting myself out there. If not now, then when, girl? This is your sign. Just Pick up the camera. Pick it up. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The next question I got is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a good one. I honestly have no idea where I see myself in 5 years, but I do know I would like to be doing content creation full time. I see myself maybe even working with, I don't know, a dream brand of mine, a makeup brand or something. Traveling the world. I see myself traveling the world, definitely. That is one of the biggest things I want to experience in this lifetime. Travel. I want to travel so bad, and I know I will. And in the next 5 years, that's exactly what I want to see. Content creation full time, traveling more often, enjoying what I do, and truly being happy. Waking up every day and enjoying what I do for a living, not dreading what I have to do. And taking you guys along with me. This is basically my digital diary that I'm gonna show my kids one day, and I want them to see all this and just see how beautiful life can be. This channel is something that I want to look back at one day when I'm like 80, 90, 100, I don't know, dying. Anyways, all depressive. It's something that I want to look back at one day. I'm glad like I can do this vlog and just take you guys along with me. It doesn't matter if this never gets big or blows up. I'm always gonna have these videos, and that is something that makes me happy because I'm gonna be able to look back at these one day. Truly being happy. That's the biggest thing. Being happy is one of the main things, because if I have traveling, if I have content creation, if I have all these opportunities, what is it without truly being happy? In 5 years, I see myself being 100% myself, being happy unapologetically, because that's something I struggle with. I feel like I'm scared to take up space and just be myself happily. But girl, 5 years from now, you better be living it up, Dalylah. You better be traveling. You better be making that content that you always dreamed of, and you better be living it up, not just for you but for those who couldn't. The next question is, what is the biggest thing life has taught you as a woman? A lot of things. Being sensitive or emotional is considered you to be not strong. I'm the most sensitive person ever, and I think that is one of the most beautiful things about me. Nowadays, people don't have a heart and don't care. Life has taught me it's okay to be sensitive. It's okay if you're not made out of steel like other people. You're not careless like other people. Taking space means being sensitive, showing your heart out, and doing things other people don't do. It taught me that being sensitive is a strength and not a weakness. Being sensitive, a lot of people take that as being weak, but I think that's one of my biggest strengths, because there's not many people like that nowadays. Another thing that life has taught me is shrinking yourself to make other people happy is only gonna hurt you at the end of the day. And for the longest time, like I said in the beginning, I was scared to show myself and to just be myself because of what other people would say. But if life has taught me anything, is that you're only hurting yourself in the end by doing that. Getting out of your comfort zone is the best thing you can do, because what's the worst that could happen? Literally, what's the worst? Someone not like you, someone not agree with you. You're not in my life. You don't owe anyone anything. That's another thing. You do not owe anyone anything. That is something that I feel like I have learned too, and I'm still learning to this day, that you're not responsible for other people's actions, and if they don't want to change, then that's on them. I've had to learn that the hard way, to the point where I was just damaging myself trying to fix someone else. I'm still learning that to this day, and I'm still struggling trying to accept that. As long as you work on yourself, you're gonna be okay. You can love someone from a distance. There's nothing wrong with that. The next question is, what are you planning to do with your life? I'm planning a lot of things actually, and hopefully they all come true. Con el favor de Dios, I know everything is gonna work out just fine, and it's just gonna take time, but as long as I keep on trying every single day, that's what will get me there. What I'm planning to do with my life is to build a life that I truly am happy with, am happy to wake up to every day. And for me, that looks like creating content, being myself, being Dalylah, being me, unapologetically. That's what I'm planning on doing with my life. I want to build a life of financial freedom where I get to just do what I want and help the people I love the most. I also want to inspire people. I feel like this content creation stuff is very saturated nowadays, and it sucks that I started so late because it looks like I'm just following what other people are doing. I want to inspire other people. I want to share my story with the world, because there's a lot of things that I don't talk about that I want to talk about eventually that I feel like will help other people. But as of right now, I'm still slowly leaning into it because I obviously don't really have an audience like that. So as time goes, I'll probably open up more about what I want to talk about. I just want to inspire people that have also been through what I've been through and show them that it's possible. Your past doesn't define who you are, and what has happened to you does not define who you are either. I see myself being successful not only with money, fame, none of that. I feel like I'm successful when I know I've helped others and have inspired other people, because I know what it's like to feel like the world is crumbling down on you, like you're not worth it. You're just in a hole that you can't get out of. So if I could help one person out there one day and just make them feel like they're enough through my videos and through watching me, which hopefully, like I said, as time goes, I could open up more with you guys, that's what will make me happy as well in life. The real plan is to inspire others and to make them feel heard through my videos and inspire them to be the best version of themselves. And obviously I'm not the perfect person. I'm so far from that. I'm learning every single day. And let me tell you guys something. I go to therapy, so I'm literally working one-on-one with therapists, talking about all my problems and trying to work through them instead of getting them and bottling them up and just never talking about them again. I recommend therapy to anyone who feels they don't have no one to talk to. It sounds so like saturated to say that. A therapist will literally help you, even if that's just getting it out of your chest rather than holding it in. Just being happy. That's like the biggest goal in life, to be happy no matter what. Because if I have money, if I have all of these things, it's nothing without happiness. The next question says, why did you decide to do YouTube? I feel like YouTube, out of all the platforms, allows me to be myself the most, and it's where people are the most kind. YouTube is like a small community where people are more supportive. YouTube is where it's at. There's a community. I feel more inspired with YouTube, if that makes sense. I enjoy creating. I want to make my life look like a movie, and YouTube allows me to do that. YouTube allows me to make videos that I could romanticize my life, give it to you guys in a way where it's creative and fun. YouTube is also cool because it's gonna allow me to share my story. That's a really big part of who I want to be. YouTube, I feel like, will help me get there. Slowly but surely, YouTube allows me to be creative and do all these cool edits on my videos, and it's so fun. I love making those edits, although they take centuries to finish. I love doing it. It's so fun. I can just pour all my creativity on my videos, and I love that about YouTube. The next question says, what have you done to become who you are today? My past experiences obviously have made me become a different person, mentally, physically, and emotionally. But life taught me that it doesn't matter what happens to you, you gotta get up, girl. And that's the saddest, most gut-wrenching thing I had to realize. That no matter what has happened to you, you have to wake up. You have to wake up, you have to get out of bed, you have to shower, you have to go to the gym, do whatever you need to do, and no one is gonna push you. People can push you, but the only person that's gonna be there for you at the end of the day is you, no one else. And that is something that I had to realize, and it's something with time I've had to realize to become who I am today. I'm nowhere near where I want to be in life, but I do know Dalylah 2 years ago was nowhere near where I am now. Emotionally, physically, mentally. What I have done to become who I am today was accept help from others, being patient, or trying to be patient, because I'm still learning how to be patient. I feel like I get really irritated or agitated easily, and that's something I'm still trying to learn to this day. But something I can definitely say helped me to become who I am today was learning to accept help from others, and that there's nothing wrong with people helping you. Even if you've never had it in the past, if someone is willing to help you or love you, let them. Open up. The next question says, who is your biggest inspiration? As a content creator wise, I would say Natalie Cuevas is my biggest inspiration. I just love the way she curates her vlogs and her editing style, how she's just so creative. And also Natalie Cuevas, I feel like I relate to her a little bit. I watch her videos and I've seen what she has gone through, and I feel like I kind of resonate with her. Just to see everything that she's done for herself regardless of what has happened is something that I admire, and it's something that I look up to in her. Not even just her videos, but her story is also something I really admire, because I know that she also went through a lot and she did not let that affect her or get to her and not let her live her life. He didn't let her past or her situation or the life that she lived before affect her and her upbringing, because she still went to go chase her dreams. At the end of the day, she still uploaded every day regardless, and that's something I truly admire, is her consistency and her hard work, and I hope to be somewhere near as good as her one day. The next question says, what has been your biggest accomplishment? That question could mean a lot of things. For me, it was getting out of a toxic environment that was slowly but surely deteriorating me from the inside and out. Now I am allowed to live freely, happily, without being scared every day for my life, and that is something that I think is the biggest thing I've accomplished this far, besides graduating MA school, which I'm proud of myself for that, because I pushed myself to go to school even though I didn't want to, or I didn't feel like it, or felt lazy, or my depression or whatever. Getting myself and my brother out of a toxic environment has definitely been something that has changed my life for the better. It has been hard, but it was for the better. Now I get to live a little bit more happier and be myself and not live in fear. And not live in fear is one of the biggest things that I am grateful for every single day. What's something you could tell your younger self? I wish I could talk with her, honestly, because she deserved better. If I could talk to my younger self, I would tell her that everything's gonna be okay. What's happening to you does not define you, and is not something that you earned. It's something that happened to you, but it's not something that was your fault. I would tell her to go chase after her dreams. I would tell her that you're not too much, and that there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect just the way you are. Because there's so many times where I second guess myself as a person because of the way other people would treat me or talk to me. So if I could tell little Dalylah something, is don't listen to them. You're perfect just the way you are. The way people treat you is not a reflection of you, but a reflection of themselves and their problems. The next question is, what's your zodiac sign and how do you relate to it? My zodiac sign is a Pisces. I don't really care about zodiac stuff or whatever, but I have heard that Pisces are very emotional, and girl, let me tell you, that definitely does resonate with me, because I am a very emotional girl. Sensitive, emotional, passionate, everything, you name it. What's your go-to matcha order? Ooh, this is a good question. I love matcha so much. I love me some matcha. There is a specific spot in my town that sells an iced matcha lavender latte. Oh my god, it is to die for. It's literally so good, and I like it because it's not sweetened like artificially, like they make the lavender and stuff, and it's so good. Then my second one would be definitely a strawberry cream foam matcha. So what's your current favorite makeup product or routine step? To answer that question, I would definitely say the Summer Fridays lip balm, the lip butter balm, specifically in the cherry one. So bomb. I love it. What's something you wish people knew more about you? I wish more people knew that I'm actually taking this seriously, even though I don't post consistently as I should. This is something that I see myself doing for a long time, and I really care about creating content, even though the process is slow and I'm growing slow. It's okay. I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just really care about building something that's truly meaningful to me and having people that support me. And I'm okay with building this, even though knowing it's gonna be a slow process and a long journey. Now for the next question, advice for beginner content creator. Coming from a beginning content creator myself, I would definitely tell you, post even if it's cringy. Post even if it gets no views. Post even though you think it looks stupid. Post even though you think it doesn't look perfect. Because girl, it is so humiliating when I post a video and no one cares. My last video only got 50 views. But you know what? That's okay. That's part of the journey. That's part of the process. You just have to believe in yourself, because no one else will. People can believe in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, then there's no point in trying this. That is the advice I would give to a beginning content creator, because I consider myself a beginning content creator as well. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted this to be like a little sit down video. I'm just trying to make it an effort to be posting at least once a week. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye!